So, as you can imagine, it would not be a DSN Forum event without a vlog to go along with it. So, today is Sunday. It is the very start of the first ever DSN Forum Tour. I am on my way to Cambridge, just about to leave. I've set my car mileage to 0. Let's see how many miles I can clock up this week, going all around the country, meeting wonderful people. Hello, so we're in Cambridge and we're ready to start. Woo!
Of course, all the media follows our Prime Minister, don't they? And she's very much showing off her Libra as well. And I do sincerely hope that she manages her glycemic control better than Brexit at the moment.
Yeah. So we need to collaborate. This is where I'm with the DSN Forum on that. We collaborate, we come together, we make things. When we're thinking about Modi, there are 3 key criteria. We're looking for a diagnosis in at least one family member at less than 20
work for the older person living with diabetes. And it's a little bit of a mindset change for us. But as I say, we're going to see more and more. It's a hot topic.
So that was Cambridge. Everybody, round of applause. So that was Cambridge done. I have 108.5 miles on the clock and I am now on my way to Manchester. So as you can see, it's dark, but I am in Manchester. 321.9 miles on my clock. So I'm just going to book into the hotel and then I will see you all tomorrow. Bye! Hello, we're in Manchester. Say hello, everybody.
Manchester rocks. It's at these community-based activities where the health chats start and the buddying starts. So we chat about everything to do with how are you dealing, having a diagnosis of diabetes.
Twice as likely to be macrosomic. Macrosomic, there's a baby there, second one down, chubby cheeks, cherubic babies, which are usually associated with diabetes. And these babies are more prone to birth trauma, and probably heard of shoulder dystocia.
People with type 2 diabetes are getting younger and younger, they've got to go to work, they've got to pay the bills, and it's not always easy to take time off, particularly if you look at them trying to do a 6-week expert course where they've got to commit to 6
patient, we're added as a care provider and they used to do on our list then. So if anyone's discharged and we weren't aware they were being discharged, we're able to identify that and then we're able to refer them to the appropriate person.
So Manchester meeting is over and they are definitely mad for it.
Mad for it!
I am back in the car and just about to leave to go to Birmingham, not Bristol. Birmingham. Hello! I've arrived in, where are we? Birmingham. Not Bristol. We're in Birmingham and today's venue is actually a grade 2 listed building.
Used to be owned by the Cadbury family.
There you go.
Life expectancy for people living with severe mental illness is up to 20 years less than that of the general population. With that, the prevalence of diabetes is reportedly 2 to 3 times higher in people with severe mental illness than the general population.
Well, I never used to do doctors. So when I give these talks around, I say it's up to us to try and get men to move, because women, this first sign of any issues, the women will go and make an appointment at the hospital or the clinic or wherever. Men don't. We are like the ostrich, the largest bird on the planet. At the first sign of danger, it buries its head in the sand, hoping that the problem is going to go away.
So what we've actually tried to do is with lots and lots of teaching within our role is we have different things that actually will trigger, do I need to refer, what can I do as an intervention to keep my patients safe?
Just a little summary here. About 66% of Moody is caused by these transcription factors, so the way that the cells are programmed to produce insulin. And the most common one in the bottom left is the HNF1 alpha gene. That's responsible for around 63% of cases, and then the next.
So we've just finished the Birmingham meeting. Can we have a round of applause? Hello, I'm in Bristol, ready for the evening meeting. I have 500.1 miles on the clock. Dedication.
These are the important people. This is why you needed my pictures, okay? So this is our caseload. It took me ages to get 100, don't count them, little people on our caseload. They're all smiling because they all love the thought of working with me and Carol until they're 19. So that's why they're so happy.
Is that in general practices, they should be identifying all women with diabetes who may become pregnant as part of their annual care. So, you know, they should be receiving this care at their appointments and support them with developing a plan, either for safe contraception or actually safe planning pregnancy.
So looking at what peer mentoring is, obviously peer mentoring takes place between a person who has lived through an experience and a person who is new to that experience. So the idea is obviously the people that are living well with diabetes are supporting their newly diagnosed sort of within about 18 months of diagnosis.
It's for European nurses, so anybody in the UK or Europe, and it's sponsored places to basically get a master's degree.
Arrived in Southampton, wait for it, 606 miles on the car. Ready for later for the Southampton meeting. It's going to be the biggest one yet. Really excited.
So by letting patients give their own insulin like they do at home, it saves nursing time because obviously we don't have to think about doing it because patients are doing it and they're doing it quite well most of the time, like they do at home. Insulin time was improved because patients get their insulin when their food arrives, not when the nurse wants to give it.
What we're finding, I think this is probably different in paediatrics than you who look after adults with their diabetes, is that the parents become experts. They are absolutely fantastic. They are looking at arrows, they are predicting change, they are doing this with that. Then that little person goes out of their hands into school, and understandably, parents are expecting schools to know and do exactly as they are.
So these might be things you've heard your patients say to you, or you might just pick up on that that's how they might be feeling. Some of the thoughts that people have, lots of kind of it's not fair, why me, maybe around diagnosis again.
Is my pump connected? Do I have enough insulin to last a day? Do I have spare insulin? Do I have enough test strips? Is my meter charged? Is my keto meter charged? Do I have spare infusion sets? Because they do come out. Do I have my cannula inserted to put an insulin infusion set in? Am I well around my sick? So if I'm sick, do I need more ketone testing strips? Do I need more blood glucose testing strips? Do I need more insulin? Do I have all my meters with me, my lancing device? Backup insulin pens?
So we have just finished the Southampton meeting, guys. Southampton are I've just arrived home. The last bit of the tour is going to be by train up to London in a minute. My car says 736 miles. Off to London.
You know, how can we connect DSNs together so we can share things, we can sort of have a bit of a chat and we can support each other? Because I've not actually been in this role that long and I still see myself as a new DSN even though I've been doing it about 4 years. And I, you know, I find that talking to other people and sharing stuff is just really useful. So I thought I'm just going to grab a load of people that I know. I met some people at EASD and at DUK and things like that, and I just added them all into a Facebook group. And then a week later, we had 300 members, and now we have 1,100 members, maybe 1,120 members, something like that. Which is amazing, absolutely amazing that this community has just grown like that.
Age at the age of like 2, say, and then they get to the age of like 15 and actually they're taking care of themselves but they've not had a chance to kind of relearn their education. So this is where kind of nurse-led clinics fit in, because actually we can use those appointments to kind of re-go through the education that was initially given to their parents.
The network had to decide what did they want to use in a consultation tool. And they went for BDS2, which is 2 simple questions. And these are feeling overwhelmed by the demands of living with diabetes, feeling that I'm often failing with my diabetes routine.
Difficult commissioning conversation. So it doesn't matter how well you do, there's always less money in the NHS. And I think, thinking about what Dr. Carr said earlier on, you have to keep on having the data. So I felt it was a bit of a laugh, me coming here today telling you how wonderfully we're doing. And our CCG acknowledges that, but sadly, you know, the bank only has so much of money. So saving in certain areas works. And no matter
I had done a lot of group work, and I'm a great believer in the power of the group. There is nothing more powerful than walking alongside people that are in the same boat, whether that be stopping smoking, stopping gambling, whether you're a recently bereaved person, whether you've got type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes, respiratory.
Being diagnosed. But actually in the 5 boroughs where we've been running the National Diabetes Prevention Programme, for the first time ever, we've had less people getting diagnosed with diabetes, which is something else really.
In London, central London, in a pub, just all sat there drinking coffee, all looking at each other, wondering if the diabetics drink or not. So we had about 4 cups of coffee before someone found the wine. And it's gone on from there. We met a few more times and it became more and more in a pub each time. And then we set up a Facebook group. That Facebook group now is nearly 700 members.
So we've just finished the London meeting. Guys, London, what are you?
Legendary!
Now I have a big chunk of cake to eat.
That's disappointing.
Is it alright, Amanda? I'm not that